Aloha, welcome to the Yoga channel. I'm Tara, the metabolic therapist, and thank you for joining on this Wellness Wednesday to take a work break with me. Whether you've been squatting all morning in the garden or sitting at the desk for several hours scrunched up, this is a half an hour that we join together to de-stress and relieve some subtle tension from the head, neck, shoulders, low back, and full body, as well as reconnect and stress relief. So without further ado, let's go ahead and find some comfort in a chair. And the size and my preference is that you don't have wheels on the chair, but any chair will do. Let's go ahead and take off our socks and shoes so that we can stretch out those toes and find some comfort sitting closer towards the front of the chair, not necessarily, so that you feel supported, but so that you're not like slouched back in the chair just yet. All right. So take your legs a little bit wider than hips distance. Let me go ahead. Your legs a little bit wider than hips distance. Take your hands to your thighs, palms facing up. Roll the shoulders up and back. Let the chin tilt down ever so slightly so that the back of the neck is long and then the crown is open towards the ceilings. Go ahead and let your eyes begin to close and draw your awareness to the breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils. Go ahead and allow yourself to feel the belly grow soft as you inhale and the breath move up the side ribs all the way up to the shoulders and clavicles so that you actually feel as if you're growing big and wide with the breath. Pause gently and let that breath swirl around inside of you. And then as you exhale through the nostrils, see if you can witness all of the bones, fascia, muscles, and tissues returning, coming back to wholeness. At the bottom of the breath, there's a bit of like belly button pulling back towards the spine. Sit with the emptiness and then inhale again. Really exaggerating and going slow to your degree, though. This is your practice, and I'm relying on you to take good care of your body. Pause at the top. Exhale slowly. We'll do this one more time at your pace. Gifting yourself permission for this time together, this short half hour that will fly by swiftly. Giving ourselves permission to focus primarily on this breath as it moves in and out. You can take all that mental acuity and bring it to the breath, watching it go in and out. Allowing this act, this focus, to activate our parasympathetic nervous system to help relieve the fight or flight, chronic rush busyness that is so prevalent in our lifestyles today. Taking one more full breath. Exhale slowly. Let's go ahead and open the eyes. And what we'll do first, I'd love to practice Kapalabhati. This is called skull shining breath. So this is a breath practice that's going to help to alleviate tension in and around the skull, the brain. We're so very fortunate to have this brain and intellect. So how this is going to work is you're going to focus on a forceful exhalation through the nostrils. That's your focus. And the inhalation will follow on its own. But at the same time as you're exhaling through the nose, I want you to practice drawing the belly button back towards the spine. So you're going to force the exhale through the nose. At the same time, pull the belly button back to the spine. All right. So if this is your first time doing it, it may feel awkward at first. Don't worry. You'll get the hang of it. I'll go to the side so you can see. Go ahead and inhale. Exhale. 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 Keep going. Exhale, 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 exhale. Completely squeeze all the breath out of the body. Pause here. And then go ahead and inhale, half lung of air. Pause, draw the shoulders to the ears, drop the chin into the chest, press your hands into your thighs, and draw the belly button back towards the spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the breath out. Hold it here as long as comfortable. Also, draw up your pelvic floor as if you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. When you need the breath, release the hold, sip in some air through your nostrils. Exhale slowly. Let's do the hold one more time. Inhale, half lung of air. Pause. Press your hands to your thighs. Draw your shoulders to your ears. Drop the chin to the chest. Pull up that pelvic floor. Squeeze the belly button back to the spine. So we're letting all this energy build inside of our body, clarifying and purifying every cell. Go ahead and release the holds. Take in a nice full breath through the nose. Exhale slowly. Pardon the neighborhood noise. Next, let's go ahead and bring the yoga to the eyes. So if you have blue blocker glasses on like me, or glasses, just go ahead and take those off. What we're going to do is keep our head and neck center. I want you to move only the eyes. So go ahead and inhale. As you exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another breath in. Exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Another breath in. Exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Another breath in. Exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Now, instead of stretching the eyes, we're going to focus the eyes. Take your right arm out, shoulder height, not too high, not too low. Take your pointer finger up towards the ceiling and take your gaze to the fingertip. Now, doing your best to not blink, begin to bend the elbow and draw the fingertip towards the nose, keeping your gaze at the fingertip. Trying not to blink. It's okay if you do, no hard and fast rules. But when the elbow is out straight, take your gaze past the fingertip. Bring your gaze to the fingertip. Bend the elbow slowly. Try no blinking. Take it back out slowly. When the elbow is straight, look past the finger. Last one, best one. Gaze to the fingertip. Take it back out slowly. When the elbow is straight, look past the finger. Wonderful. Let's take the palms and rub them together, building some healing energy. Rub them together fast, as fast as you can. And then let's take the right palm and cup it over the right eye. Take the left palm and cup it over the left eye. Do your best to not let any light through the fingertips. And then you're breathing slowly as you gaze into the black abyss of your palms, sending healing energy to the rods and the cones of the retina. So very grateful, grateful, grateful for this gift of sight. With so much screen time these days, eye care is becoming even more important, especially as we age, taking care of those telomeres. Go ahead and release your hands. If you have glasses, go ahead and replace them. Let's take our hands to the side. Inhale. The hands up overhead, interlace those hands, and then press the palms up and away so that your biceps are parallel to the ears. You're tilting your chin down ever so slightly, and then the breath is slow through the nostrils, and you'll feel a slight constriction in the back of the epiglottis. This is Ujjayi breathing, soothing the nervous system. Press the palms away. We're relying on our breath here throughout our practice. And if at any time you're constrained in the breath, this is a cue from the body to back off some. You're trying too hard. We want to be able to have a soft face and even be able to smile. Have a soft smile on the face. Go ahead and release your hands. Take the backs of the palms to touch. Take the right palm over the left. Interlace those hands. Bend the elbows. Draw them in towards the body and then back out again to your degree. Everybody's different, and this changes from day to day based on how we slept, on how we ate. Go ahead and take your arms as far back as you can to your degree and breathe slowly here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring your hands back towards your body, back out. We're going to switch, taking the left hand over the right, interlace, bend the elbows, draw the hands close to the body, and then back out again to your degree. You may feel more flexible or more tight on this side. And so without judgment, simply go to your degree and then breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring the hands back towards the body. Shake it out. And then take your hands, those thumbs. Go ahead and press on your forearms. Squeeze your wrists together. Give your hands some love. We spend so much time on the keyboards and the cell phone devices. Go ahead and press into your hands and your palms. Self-massage, such a wonderful healing tool. We'll do the same thing, switch to the other hand. Press those thumbs into the palm, the finger pads. Squeeze around the hands and the fingers. And then bring that self-massage down to the wrist and forearm. Squeeze those bones together. So very grateful for these hands, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Energetically, we love to, as yogis, acknowledge that the hands are the extension of our hearts, offerings to the world. So taking really good care here. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and we're going to lean back a little bit in our chair. I'm sideways so that you can see me, but you can lean back as is. But we're going to grab on, interlace underneath of the thigh, lean back a little bit, sit up tall, draw the knee into the chest, and then let's go ahead and do toe cranks. We're going to do yoga for the toes. So move the toes forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Go ahead and release. Let's do the same thing with the ankles. First, forward and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Let's go ahead and make circles with the ankles. 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction. Beautiful. Let's bring the yoga up to the knees. Let's make circles with the knees. First clockwise. 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and release that leg. Take some time to massage that leg. I feel a little sore up here where the bone connects to the hips. Do the same thing on the other side. Do toe cranks first. Sit tall. Draw the knee in towards the chest. Moving the toes forward and back. 3, 4, 5, and hold. Go ahead and release. Let's do the same thing with the ankles. Forward and back. 3, 4, 5, and hold. Let's make circles clockwise. 4, 5. Opposite direction. 5. Let's make circles with the knees. First clockwise. 3, 4, 5. Opposite. Go ahead and release. Shake it out. Do a little bit of self-massage on that upper thigh. Beautiful job. Okay. So next, let's return to facing forward. You probably were. We're going to inhale, draw the shoulders up and back. Exhale, feel the support of the floor beneath your feet. Feel supported in the chair underneath your seat. We're going to move into a gentle twist. So let's go ahead and take the right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Take the left hand to the chair, to the side of the chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to press into the outside of your leg and visualize that right hip moving more forward than the left. And then with each breath, we're going to grow taller. So inhale, feel the spine grow long, connecting to the ceiling. And then exhale, begin to twist a little bit more. Maybe drawing your shoulders in line. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take your chin and look back over your left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take your gaze as far back as you can on the wall behind you. Then stay here for a few breaths at your pace. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, further twist the spine. As you exhale, you're squeezing out that belly button. Squeeze the belly button back towards the spine, bringing out debris that gets stagnant and held within the spine. We're getting a nice, gentle massage to the base of the brainstem here, all the way down to the tailbone. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, release your hands, come back to center. Palms facing up on the thighs. Take a nice cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale slowly. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, take your left hand on the outside of your right thigh. Take your right hand on the arm or the back of the chair behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist, but allow yourself to go into it slowly. First, visualizing the outside hip moving more forward than the inside hip bone. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to twist your shoulders, head and neck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take your chin back towards your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take your gaze as far back as you can on the wall behind you. Take 3 of your deepest breaths yet here. As you exhale and squeeze that belly button back towards the spine, we're going to release our hands. Inhale, coming back to center, palms to the thighs. Take a nice cleansing breath in through the nostrils. Exhale slowly. Return the breath to normal. See if you can find the beating of your heart in the middle of your chest. Notice the sensations. There's lightness, brightness around the capillaries, in and around the shoulders, head and neck, even the hips and low back. So very grateful for these lungs as we take the fresh breath in through our nostrils and our lower lobes, middle lobes and upper lobes of the lungs are purifying as fresh oxygen. sending it to the heart, where then the fresh oxygen mingles with the blood, and then the heart sends this fresh life to all the cells and atoms, capillaries in the body. Feeling the vibrancy, and this gentle, focused, easy breath work. Let's go ahead and open the eyes. Take your legs a little bit wider than hips distance here. Feel your feet are flat on the floor. Take your hands to your thighs, and as you inhale, stick out the chest, take your gaze up as far back on the ceiling. Stick your belly button out, and then exhale, round everything. Tuck the belly button towards the spine, tuck the chin into your chest, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then we're gonna do this 3 more times at your pace. How slow and exaggerated can you go? Warming up the spine, forward and back. After your 3rd round, we'll return, come back to center, roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, open up the chest, look up, look back. Exhale, begin to hinge at the waist, fold forward, pausing to rest your forearms on your thighs. Now, perhaps this is plenty for you, and this is where I rely on you to take good care of yourself. If this is good for you, you can simply drop your chin towards your chest and allow your body to breathe. Taking nice full breaths, visualizing the back side of the body, receiving fresh breath from the low back all the way up to the shoulders, head, and neck. Now, if this feels easy for you and you're ready to take it to the next phase, simply let your hands come in between your thighs, and then let your entire chest hang forward, letting your head and neck round towards the floor, dropping your chin towards your chest, and then breathing long, slow, and steadily. If you feel constricted in the breath, please back off some. We're breathing slowly here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, take your forearms back up towards your thighs. Use your hands to help your chest upright. Heel toe, your feet back towards center. Take a nice gentle inhalation, roll the shoulders up and back, palms to the thighs. Take a nice cleansing breath here. Exhale slowly. You're facing forward in the chair. I'm going to move to the side slightly so that you can see me, but let's go ahead and help our left foot come across our right thigh. We're going to press through the heel, take the ball of the foot so that the toes are pressing back towards the knee. Take the left hand underneath of the left knee. Take the right hand to the ankle. Inhale, open up the chest. Look up and back. Exhale, begin to hinge forward from the waist. Pause here and perhaps just resting your forearms on your shin and dropping your chin into your chest. Perhaps that's plenty for you and you can really feel it in that right and that left hip flexor. You can stay here and breathe. If this feels easy to you, simply let your hands come to hang over the bent shin, and then let gravity work for us as we drop our head over the bent shin as well. Drop the chin in towards the chest, and then breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come out of this slowly, first taking your hands to your shin. Inhale, press into the thigh, help the body upright. We're going to relieve the left foot crossed. Bring it back to the floor. Take a nice inhalation. Exhale slowly. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's take the right ankle and cross it over the left thigh. Draw the toes back towards the knee so that the ball of the foot is active and we're protecting the knee. Take your right hand underneath your right knee. Take your left hand to your ankle. Inhale, open up the chest, look up and back. Exhale, hinge at the waist, fold forward. Pause here to see how this feels for you. Perhaps you feel totally different on this side. You might feel more flexible or less. And again, this can change from day to day based on what we've been eating, how we've been sleeping. Breathing slowly. You can stay here. You can also let your hands come to hang using gravity as a tool here to further engage this hip flexor, hip stretch along the hip flexor. Breathing slowly here. After your next exhalation, let's take the hands back to the shin. Inhale, press into that bent shin. Help the leg to come uncrossed. And then inhale the shoulders up and back. Take your palms to your thighs, face up. Feel your feet underneath of your knees grounded to the floor. Go ahead and let your right palm rest in your left palm. Take your thumbs to touch. And if you have a chair that it's comfortable to sit back in and rest, allow your body to reposition itself so that you're feeling comfortable. Allow your head to rest back, if that's available. And bring your awareness back to that upper lip where the breath moves in and out of the nostrils. This time, let's try to not change anything. Simply remain an observer. It's a sign of life. What a gift. And then go ahead and bring your awareness to that heart center. Offering some appreciation to yourself for taking a work break and showing up to put some focused attention and intention towards you. As we focus on the space in and around the heart, the yogis believe that the heart, the organ of the heart, governs the emotion of love. So even in this short practice together today, we're cultivating self-love, and we're sending that to every cell in our body. What an honor it is to share in this practice with you today. Let's inhale, take our arms out wide, gathering up so much aloha, bringing those hands through prayer position down at the heart. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Mahalo nui ohana. That means thank you very much, family and friends. I'm Tara. This is Live Yoga Channel, where we share live yoga classes on Mondays and Thursdays, as well here with Wellness Wednesday. We do a half-hour work break, chair yoga with me, and then again in 1.5 hour, tune in again live for the weekly Trust Your Gut Club, where I come with topics and spaciousness to answer your questions, all things yoga for the organs and digestive health. So meet me again. Come back at 12:30 Hawaii time, and let's tune in for the Trust Your Gut Club. Ahui ho, and if you learned anything, please Smash that subscribe button, share with your friends and family. A little bit of focused breath work and stress relief goes a long way in this day and age. So thanks so much for tuning in with me. We'll see you again. Aloha.